Here's some interesting facts about the castles and town walls of King Edward in Gwynedd. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, represents one of the most remarkable examples of medieval military architecture in Europe. These fortifications, located in North Wales, were constructed under the orders of King Edward I during the late 13th century as part of his campaign to conquer and control Wales. The castles include Caernarfon, Conwy, Harlech, and Beaumaris, each with its unique features and significance. Together with their associated town walls, they form a network of defensive structures that reflect the sophistication of medieval engineering and the political strategies of the time. The castles were designed to serve as both military strongholds and symbols of English authority. Their strategic locations were carefully chosen to dominate the surrounding landscape and waterways, ensuring both defense and control over trade routes. Caernarfon Castle, perhaps the most iconic of the group, is renowned for its polygonal towers and its symbolic association with imperial power. Its design was inspired by the walls of Constantinople and was intended to emphasize King Edward's authority over Wales. The town walls of Caernarfon, which remain largely intact, enclosed the settlement and provided additional protection for the garrison and its inhabitants. Conwy Castle is another masterpiece, perched on a rocky outcrop overlooking the Conwy River. It features massive curtain walls and 8 robust towers that convey a sense of strength and invulnerability. The castle's proximity to the river allowed supplies and reinforcements to be brought in by sea, a critical factor during times of siege. The town walls of Conwy are remarkably well preserved, enclosing a historic town that still retains much of its medieval character. Walking along these walls offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape and a tangible connection to the past. Harlech Castle, set on a rocky promontory with sweeping views of the Irish Sea, is famous for its dramatic location and innovative design. The castle's gatehouse plan and concentric layout made it a formidable fortress, capable of withstanding prolonged sieges. The steep cliffs surrounding Harlech added to its natural defenses, and its access to the sea ensured a steady supply of provisions. The castle played a significant role during the Wars of the Roses and other conflicts, cementing its place in British history. Beaumaris Castle, located on the Isle of Anglesey, is often regarded as the most technically perfect castle in Britain. Its concentric design, with symmetrical walls and evenly spaced towers, exemplifies the height of medieval military engineering. The castle was designed to be impregnable, with an extensive water-filled moat and multiple layers of defense. However, it was never fully completed due to financial and logistical constraints, leaving it as a hauntingly beautiful reminder of what might have been. Despite its incomplete state, Beaumaris remains an awe-inspiring sight, drawing visitors from around the world. The town walls associated with these castles were integral to their defensive systems. They enclosed the settlements that grew around the castles, providing protection for civilians and serving as a visible reminder of English dominance. These walls were constructed with the same attention to detail and durability as the castles themselves, with towers and gates that allowed for controlled access and effective surveillance. Today, the town walls, particularly those of Conwy and Caernarfon, are among the best preserved examples in Europe, offering a glimpse into the daily lives of medieval townspeople and the challenges they faced. The remains of these castles and town walls continue to captivate historians, architects, and tourists alike. Their imposing structures, though weathered by time, stand as enduring symbols of the medieval era. Restoration efforts have ensured that these sites are preserved for future generations, allowing visitors to explore their storied past and marvel at the ingenuity of their construction. Interpretive displays and guided tours provide insights into the lives of the soldiers, craftsmen, and townsfolk who played a role in their history. The significance of the castles and town walls of King Edward in Gwynedd extends beyond their architectural brilliance. They represent a pivotal moment in the history of Wales, marking the transition from an independent principality to a region under English rule. The castles served not only as military outposts, but also as administrative centers, facilitating the integration of Wales into the English kingdom. Their construction required immense resources, both in terms of manpower and materials, reflecting the ambition and determination of King Edward I to establish his authority. These sites also hold cultural and educational value, offering a window into the medieval world and the complex dynamics of power and conquest. They have inspired countless works of art, literature, and scholarship, underscoring their enduring impact on the collective imagination. For the people of Wales, the castles and town walls are a source of both pride and reflection, symbolizing resilience in the face of adversity and the enduring legacy of their heritage. Today, the castles and town walls of King Edward in Gwynedd are popular tourist destinations, attracting visitors from around the globe. Their dramatic settings, combined with their historical significance, make them a must-see for anyone interested in medieval history or architectural marvels. Whether walking along the walls of Conwy, exploring the grand halls of Caernarfon, or gazing out over the sea from Harlech, visitors are transported back in time to an era of knights, kings, and epic struggles for power.